TLC star Tammy Slaton might have made pretty great choices for her health lately, but when it comes to her personal life, she's not quite there yet. With the show having premiered this past April, viewers can see that there is an obvious issue with her choices. Unlike the show's previous seasons, it focused on Tammy and Amy Slaton as they attempt to move ahead in life, now that both have made significant progress with their weight loss. But even considering that, the narrative of 1000 LB Sisters is now delving deeper into the sisters' relationships with their family, partners, and even their own selves. Unfortunately, though, even as she works toward her skin removal surgery and copes with the loss of her husband, Caleb Willingham, Slaton seems to be stuck in the same old cycle of self-destruction. Tammy Slaton has a problem of rushing into things. During the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 premiere, Slaton revealed that she had opened her heart up to love once again. It was then revealed that the reality star had actually been seeing a woman named Andre Dalton. Now, this didn't come as that big of a surprise, since Slaton has publicly identified as pansexual for a while now. However, after Willingham's death, she expressed a preference for dating women. All that aside, though, her newfound romance with Dalton is raising major red flags, especially given Slaton's tendency to make rushed decisions without really thinking about the consequences. Slaton and Dalton met on a dating app and formed an instant connection. During 1000 LB Sisters, Season 7, Episode 2, Slaton was seen getting ready for her first public date with Dalton. After a few months of being with each other, the couple went bowling together and genuinely seemed to have a good time. However, the timeline of it all is a little concerning. Slaton met her former husband in November 2021, while both of them were patients at a rehab facility. They tied the knot a year later in November 2022. Unfortunately, Willingham tragically died in July 2023 due to obesity-related complications. While a year and a half might sound like enough time to get over someone, maybe not for Slaton. Given that the reality star was seen attempting to contact her dead husband's ghost during an episode in Season 6, it's easy to see that she is still grieving Willingham. Entering another romantic relationship, and doing so with the entire world watching, feels like Slaton might just be trying to fast-track her healing. Her relationship with Dalton might even be genuine, but at the same time, it can be a distraction from the larger problem at hand. Andre Dalton has a shocking criminal history. Since Slaton seems to be fixated on making this new relationship work, she seems to have completely avoided Dalton's criminal history. As per The Sun, Slaton's girlfriend has been arrested twice for charges, including possession of marijuana, driving without a valid license, and failure to appear in court. While the reality star is blindsided by the excitement of a new romance, it could be detrimental to all the progress she has made in her own journey. At this point, Slaton just can't afford to be around someone as reckless as Dalton, whose behavior could drag her back to her unhealthy patterns. During their date, Dalton expressed wanting to meet Slaton's family, which was a little surprising since they hadn't been together for very long. Slaton's new girlfriend seems almost too eager to be involved with her family and is pushing for introductions despite Slaton's clear discomfort. The reality star is concerned about how her family will react when they find out that she is dating a woman. However, Dalton's blatant disregard of Slaton's fear makes it feel like she's not truly interested in building a connection with her partner. Instead, Dalton might be more interested in using Slaton and her family for more screen time and fame. The longer Slaton ignores these warning signs, the more likely it is that she'll repeat the same mistakes of her past. Tammy Slaton has a clear pattern in her romantic relationships. Tammy Slaton has a clear pattern in her romantic relationships. In many ways, Slaton's dynamic with Dalton is beginning to mirror the same patterns that plagued her and Willingham's relationship. In both cases, Slaton was immediately drawn to the other person simply because of their affection toward her. However, with Slaton and Willingham, it slowly became obvious that their relationship was more about convenience than genuine compatibility. Since Slaton is generally emotionally vulnerable, she quickly finds comfort in people who understand her pain. Despite not being interested in Willingham initially, she eventually gave in to his relentless advances, and the cycle seems to be repeating with Dalton.